a minute. It won't hurt.
It's fucking loud. Can you just turn mine down?
That better?
Is this a religious song, or is it like, oh, that Eric Clapton's God?
You don't know who this is?
Is it?
I played that specifically for you.
Is it Dishwalla?
Close. No, Vertical Horizon. Remember that phase I went through?
They had more than one song?
Yeah, they had a lot of songs. A lot of hits.
So is that a religious song or not?
No. Basically, what he's saying in the song is that he's dating a girl way out of his league.
Oh.
And he should have known that she was God, and he's not.
She's a god.
Yeah, you're a god.
Right. Okay.
So it was...
I thought maybe it was like, you're
how lame. How lame. I got goosebumps explaining a Vertical Horizon song.
Oh, my God.
How lame. But after our discussion last week, and we'll get to that. But first, like, I want to lead off the show.
Did we talk about VH last week?
VH1. But
Vertical Horizon.
Horizon.
Is that... Okay. Go on.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
all right.
Sorry.
We've talked on this show a lot about like the things that happen in our country and the things that happen everywhere else, and I'm gonna have a really unpopular first take on something, but I wanted to ask you, like, when you heard about the Orlando, the Pulse shootings, like, where is your head at? Because, like, I can search through my newsfeed. Everybody's got an opinion about it, and most of the time it's like, it's either we gotta crack down on gun control, or the other half are, hey, even if you crack down on gun control, people are going to be crazy anyway. Timothy McVeigh used fertilizer to kill people. The Nazis used cyanide, on and on and on.
Well, the whole gun thing is bullshit. There's two arguments, and no one will ever win the argument. There's no way to win it, except for the people that are pro-gun, because they have guns, I guess they can kill you. So you got the people that say, see, this is exactly why we need more gun control. This is why. And the other people look at it and go, this is exactly why we need less gun control, because those people in the club could have armed themselves and fought back.
Right.
So there's no way of winning that argument, because their argument is somewhat valid in their world.
Yeah.
Sure, right. Sane people with guns makes sense. But that's the problem. You want a bunch of drunk people in a club with guns? And especially
right. You spilled your drink on me.
Now that this has happened, all it takes is someone to make a loud sudden noise or something. Someone gets startled, guns are out.
Right.
Shit's going down. Only cops should have guns, in my opinion.
Okay. All right. So we agree here. We agree on that.
Especially not these fucking assault rifles.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck is with these guns? Why do you need a gun that can slaughter a whole room of people?
Yeah, I mean, that's military.
Why do you need that?
That's military. Well, I mean, nobody needs that. I don't know why they sell it.
So why can't we stop selling them?
Yeah.
Whoa, don't take
that's
my guns
right.
away.
That's my right.
What the fuck do you need this gun for? You can have any gun you want as long as it only shoots. Here's what we do. Everybody can carry a gun. I don't give a fuck who they are, if they're lunatics or whatever. But
you
we
only
go
get
back
one
to
bullet.
the Pilgrim style.
What's that?
You got to pack the bullet. You got to pour the powder in. You shimmy your pole.
All right, so bullets go back to being round.
Yep. And there's no aerodynamics. You can't sharpshoot.
Yeah, it doesn't have.
It doesn't even work unless you're like 3 feet away from the person.
And if it's been cleaned that day.
Right.
Okay.
And if you're one of those idiots that can reload real fast, like the Pilgrims, you can get 10 shots off in an hour, then God bless you.
10 shots off in an hour.
You're listening to the Bill and Joe Show. Whatever.
All right, guys, we got this new website for you to check out. It's called DronesKingdom.com. They sell drones, drone accessories, parts. If you want to get one of these cool things, like my brother's got one, and we take it out to the lake sometimes, and he'll fly it like over to parties and stuff. It's kind of cool. But he's also got this eyewear that you can you wear, Like you put on like goggles and you can actually see what the drone is seeing. It's a little bit trippy, to be honest with you. The first couple minutes, like you might have to. I'm kind of got a height thing with me, so it might take you a couple minutes to kind of acclimate to the fact that you're not up that high. But it's really cool, and drones are really cool. And this is the place to go if you want a drone. DronesKingdom.com. Are you looking for free, professionally read audiobooks from Audible.com? Here's a great no-strings-attached deal. If you start a 30-day free trial with Audible.com, you can download one free audiobook of your choice. They have over 180,000 books to choose from, which will play on almost any portable device or your computer itself. You can even get courses from the great courses through Audible. Visit www.audibletrial.com. Start your 30-day Audible free trial today. It's your boy, Austin Clark. This rapping dude is on YouTube. He's like the new YouTube thing. You can check out him by going to YouTube and searching for Austin Clark, Austin Clark. And I listened to a couple of his songs, and they're very unique and very cool. And you can also find them at Sparian Raps. I'm going to spell it for you because it's a little bit weird. SPAERIN space RAPZ. And Austin Clark, that's my boy. Go check him out. Check out Live, LYV. It's a app that you can download for any device, your phone, anything that you want to do, and it's basically it's a live broadcast. So you can basically carry all of your followers, all of your friends, like in your pocket, and anytime you have something to say, you can say it with Live, LYV. Like, so they get notified that you're going live, and you can interact with them. You can answer questions with them. It's a really cool app. I've checked it out. Go to the store, look for Live, LYV, and get streaming today.
You're listening to the Bill and Joe Show. Whatever.
Well, okay. All right. That's an interesting point. Like, I guess, like, I mean, I've always been for gun control. You and me agree that, like, police should be the only ones, and then people are going to point at the police whether they misuse them, blah, blah, blah. Of course. There's always an exception to a rule.
Wouldn't you rather have the asshole cops that step out of line once in a while? I mean, there's less of them than these idiots that are going around shooting everybody.
He just wiped out 50 people.
50 people and 50 others critical. Who knows what kind of lifelong damages they'll have?
Right.
Maybe some of them are paralyzed, you know.
Well, not to mention, like, or mentally.
Maybe they're in comas.
They've got to be fucked up for the rest of their life.
But, like, yeah, he physically ended 50 lives, and then he might have ruined 53 others.
But those are only the people in the hospital. The people that survived are, like, going through, like,
then you have that traumatic
shit, stress disorder.
It just, I mean, it's just senseless. I'm so sick of seeing this in the fucking news every day.
I know, and that's what I'm saying is, like, it's like, what do we do about that? Like, do you have any, I mean, I'm with you on the Pilgrim-style guns. I mean, I want everybody to have to do that. I don't know if there is an answer, and there's nothing that we can do about it because humans are naturally just stupid. Well, and we made guns, so... And
this is an American problem. This isn't like a human being problem. Because in Canada,
right,
they don't do this shit. Mexico, they don't do this
Well,
stuff.
I'm sure that I'm sure that it happens, maybe not on this large of a scale, but I'm sure that's... I mean, they just had...
The murder rate in America, just on civilian... just people killing other people,
right,
gang violence, shit like that,
right,
is astronomical. I mean,
yeah.
Look what's going on in Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. I mean, I love our country, and I would rather have that. I mean, that night of the Orlando shooting, my brother posted something that there were 7 people that were gunned down in Chicago. That seems... 7 people seems like a lot.
Was that a gang thing, or was that something else?
Oh, he didn't have that, like, personal information. There were just 7 shooting deaths throughout the city of Chicago in one night.
In Chicago.
Right. And what I'm saying is, like, when you talk about being able to walk into a club at 2:00 in the morning, which I've of course read the articles. I know all about this guy now. He frequented the bar.
Right.
So maybe
and he was on a gay app.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
he was on Grindr or something.
Yeah, maybe maybe he was, confused sexually, and he decided, I'm gonna fucking do this.
Well, yeah, his dad is this religious nut,
right?
Who teaches him that gay people are you're going
evil.
to hell, you're evil, you're
right.
And then he grows up all this with repressed shit, and then he grows up hating himself. So then he takes it out. He starts beating his wife.
Right.
He's doing all this other shit, and then he decides to go murder all these people because he's so mad that he can't be gay.
Right.
He's like, look at the. It's like
he beat his wife because really he wanted dick.
Have you seen his wife?
No.
Ex-wife?
No.
It's hot.
Is she?
It's unbelievable.
Wow.
It's like one of these fucking assholes. You look at his life and you're like, what? You were banging,
good.
You were banging that chick. Well, it turns out he was gay. No wonder. He hated himself. He's got this hot ass wife and he can't even get it up for her.
Not to make fun of a religion, but do you think that after he died that night, he went up to heaven and had 72 fuckboys ready to
virgins?
72 dudes bent
that's
over,
that's what they don't
ready
tell
to go.
You, is that the virgins are men.
Yeah,
it's all
just
these dorks.
virgin assholes.
Right. It's unbelievable.
And then the other thing is like that guy who raped that girl behind a dumpster.
Yeah.
And
for
got
20 minutes.
For 20 minutes and got 6 fucking months. He was shoving garbage in her vagina.
What? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was it was behind the dumpster and he was just using regular stuff, just laying around the garbage.
What
and
a
just
fucking asshole.
And he blames it on alcohol. Now, you and I love alcohol. I love alcohol.
I really enjoy
I'll say
having a drink.
I'll say it. I don't care.
Having one with you right now.
Right. Cheers. And, you've seen me at my worst.
Yes.
Drunk.
Yes.
I've seen you at your worst,
Mm-hmm.
although I wouldn't consider it bad.
I'm still a nice person.
Yeah. Maybe loud. Maybe loud.
Inconsiderate of other people's surroundings.
Yeah,
would
maybe.
probably be my
that. Yes.
What a drunken asshole! He ruined my meal.
Right.
Not he ruined my life by raping me behind a dumpster.
Right.
Like, yeah, I see where you're going with this. At what point, at our worst, would we act out that way? When does it pop in your head? No matter how you're blackout drunk, you wake up, you don't remember a thing you did. I did. Your friends are like, oh, you said these things.
Right. No.
You put the, you tore the curtain down. You wore it like a cape.
You've had to say this to me a couple of times. Blackout drunk Bill.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it never gets to the point that, oh, yeah, dude, you shoved a fucking ketchup bottle up a girl's vagina when she was passed out.
You sexually assaulted a human being.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with people, dude? I mean, and this is happening here. Like, if it was happening over there, I'd be like, different culture. But our culture here in America is starting to turn into that being rape being okay and mass shootings being normal.
Yeah, the kid basically. Now, if you ask him and his parents, his life's ruined. It's over.
Right.
He can't go to college.
No, he can't swim anymore.
He can't swim. He can't go to his school, his Ivy League.
And fuck that judge for that sentence.
Oh, yeah.
That judge needs his license removed. Not revoked. Well, I guess that's the same thing. But not suspended, not anything, not.
They're elected.
Well, I know. And they need to be fired.
I'm sure he'll lose the election. Now,
I would hope.
There was no one contending for it against him before. But
is that right?
I'm sure I'm sure he won't be winning.
Way to go, guy! You finally get a big break, and you run against nobody. You win, and then your first big case, you just fucking blow it all over everybody's face.
Yeah,
I
don't know what's wrong with us. I mean, it's us, right? You can't just sit here and go, "What's wrong with these people?" Because these people is us. It's our neighbors. This is our country.
Yep.
This is all we have is each other.
Well, I saw something interesting also, like to kind of like get off the dark stuff, but I mean, this might be able to be relatable. The London Underground, like the public transportation in London,
the
like
tunnels.
the tunnels, the buses, the double-decker buses, all that stuff.
Okay, yeah.
The new, I guess you would say, governor of London or whatever they're called.
Oh, yeah, like their prime minister guy?
Well, prime minister, isn't he more like the president?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm talking of just the city of London.
Oh, so like
not the United Kingdom. The governor.
Mayor.
Yeah.
I don't know I'm not sure what they call him.
Well, he was running for office, and one of the things that he